Now for these questions we're adding mixed numbers, so we have 2 and 1/6 plus 2 and 2/5. But we know that to add fractions we need the denominators to be the same. Now the lowest common multiple of 6 and 5 is 30, so we can find equivalent fractions for 1/6 and 2/5, which both have a denominator of 30. 6 times 5 is 30, 1 times 5 is 5, 5 times 6 is 30, and 2 times 6 is 12. So we can rewrite our question. Instead of 2 and 1/6, we can write 2 and 5/30, because that's equivalent to 1/6. And instead of adding 2 and 2/5, we can add 2 and 12/30, because that's equivalent to 2/5. Now, when we're adding mixed numbers, we start by adding the fractions. So we have 5/30 plus 12/30. That gives us 17/30, and because that's not an improper fraction, we can write that in our answer box. So remember, when we add fractions, the denominator stays the same, and 5 plus 12 is 17. Now we add our whole numbers, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So our answer is 4 and 17 over 30. Now we have 2 and 3/7 plus 1 and a half. To add fractions, the denominators need to be the same, and the lowest common multiple of 7 and 2 is 14. So we can find equivalent fractions for 3/7 and 1/2, which have a denominator of 14. 7 times 2 is 14, and 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 7 is 14, and 1 times 7 is 7. So instead of 2 and 3/7, we can write 2 and 6 over 14. And instead of 1 and a half, we can write 1 and 7 over 14. Now we check to see if we can add our fractions. 6 over 14 plus 7 over 14 gives us 13 over 14. That's not an improper fraction, so we can write it in our answer box. The denominator stays the same, and 6 plus 7 is 13. Now, adding our whole numbers, 2 plus 1 is 3, so our answer is 3 and 13 over 14. So let's show fraction bars to see what we did here. We were adding, for this first question, 2 and 1/6 plus 2 and 2/5. We changed 1/6 into 5/30 and 2/5 into 12/30. So when we put our fractions together, that gave us 17/30, and then we just added our whole numbers, so 2 plus 2 is 4, and that gives us 4 and 17/30 as our answer. Then, for this question, we had 2 and 3/7, and we were adding 1 and a half. We changed 3/7 into 6/14, and 1/2 into 7/14, so we could put our fractions together to get 13/14, and we had 3 wholes altogether, so that gave us our answer. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that was helpful. If you're a teacher or a parent, then please subscribe or go to keystage2maths.com to download resources for this lesson and many more. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.